Linemen. The Eagles wearing their green uniforms with green helmets and white pants. ALA Gilbert North in their road white uniforms with black pants, black helmet, and blue trim on senior night here at John Mickelson Field. Man, did they have a ton of seniors or what when they announced it? They announced every fall sport, cheer and band, cross country, volleyball, and football. The Gilbert North Eagles have won the toss, and they will elect to receive and go on offense first. So we will see the Eagle defense first. We welcome those of you joining us tonight here in the Gila Valley on KATO 1230 AM. Also online at GilaValleyCentral.net and through the Thatcher High School Booster Club live stream tonight as well. Welcome to the broadcast. Hope you're having a great Friday night. We'll keep you updated on Safford Push Ridge down the road. You can see the lights over at Bulldog Stadium. Morency's at home against Tombstone tonight. Pima is at Wilcox, and Duncan and Fort Thomas battle it out in 8-man football down the road on Highway 70. So a lot of football tonight. We'll keep you updated on as much of it as we can, and we are ready to get things going here tonight. Going back deep for Gilbert North, and we'll just get this out of the way. Since they're both Eagles, it will be Thatcher and Gilbert North tonight. That's going to be the two team names. Disclaimer. So back deep for Gilbert North will be Miko Ogbonna and also number 8, Adam DeMonte. They'll stand about the 10-yard line. Set to do the kicking for the Eagles is number 3, McKay Griffin, a senior, 5'10", 180, soccer player, first year playing football, and he gets the kicking duties for the Thatcher Eagles. They'll kick from right to left, and we're underway here on a gorgeous night in the Gila Valley. The cold hasn't hit here this fall, and it's supposed to be next week, so it is still gorgeous. Probably still a little bit warm for this time of year. And Griffin set to kick it away. Eagles kick team is ready, and we are underway here at Eastern Arizona College. High short kick will bounce. That's a live football picked up by Ogbonna at the 16-yard line. Tries to get to the near side, sheds one defender, still on his feet, and then is pushed backwards inside the 20 and will be down. They're going to say forward progress gets him to the 21-yard line. Tackle made by Brandon Napier. Also in on the tackle is Levi Barron, the senior, for the Thatcher Eagles. So we will see Reisdorf in the offense. Jack Reisdorf, senior quarterback, really can sling it. Just like every other Reisdorf that has played quarterback in the White Mountains or now at Gilbert North. Starting defensive front for the Eagles, Mason Underwood at one defensive end, James Shumway on the other side. Gilbert North will send 2 receivers to the near side, 2 to the top of the formation. Reisdorf in the shotgun with Ogbonna to his left. Moving left to right from their own 21-yard line. Takes the snap, looks left, throws it to Ogbonna out of the backfield. Has some blockers. He's across the 25 to the 26-yard line. A pickup of 5 on the play for Ogbonna. His first offensive touch of the season. Brought down on the play by Trevin Gaylord for the Thatcher Eagles. It'll be 2nd down and 5. Actually, they gave in. We'll give them close to 5. 2nd down and almost 6 for Gilbert North. 2 receivers right, 2 left. Reisdorf in the shotgun with Ogbonna to his right. Takes the snap, hands it to Ogbonna, going straight ahead, hitting the backfield and nowhere to run as he spun sideways by Mark Wren. They will give him a little bit of forward progress, maybe 2 on the play for Ogbonna, and it'll be 3rd down and 4 yards to go for Gilbert North. Also went on the tackle, the captain Porter Henderson tonight for the Thatcher Eagles. On 3rd down and 4 from their own 29-yard line, bunch set of receivers to the near side. Reisdorf takes the snap, rolls to his near side, looking down the field, lets it go, completes it to Ogbonna, but I don't think he's going to have enough for the 1st down. He's going to be a yard shy, a pickup of 3 on the play, and it will be 4th and 1 for Gilbert North. Brought down by Nick Pusas on the near sideline, and Randy Reisdorf has a decision to make on the first possession. Do you kick it or go for it on 4th and 1 from your own 31-yard line? Looks like they're going to send the kicking team in. I don't know. They send 2 new offensive linemen in, but no punter, unless Ogbonna is going to double as the punter. Nope, they're going to go wishbone backfield. Reisdorf will go under center. 6-man front for the Eagles of Thatcher. 4th and 1. Takes the snap, hands it to Ogbonna, hit at the line, and second effort might give him the 1st down. He only needed a yard. Let's depend on the spot. And they say it is enough for a 1st down, so Gilbert North goes jumbo, a pickup of a yard on the play for Ogbonna, and it's a 1st and 10 for Gilbert North from their own 33-yard line. Now they'll spread it back out. 1 receiver to the near side, no huddle. 3 receivers to the top of the formation. Reisdorf in the shotgun, Ogbonna to his right. From their own 33. Takes a snap, back to pass, looks downfield, lets it go on the double move, wide open, 35, and steps out of bounds is number 85, Johnny Bellino. They're going to say out of bounds at the 32-yard line. A 33-yard pitch and catch to Bellino. He is the leading receiver, and he did that often last week against Eastmark, and he got behind the defender on the near side again. It'll be 1st and 10 at the Eagle 32-yard line now for Gilbert North. 2 receivers left, 2 right. Reisdorf in the shotgun with Ogbonna to his right. 4-man front for Thatcher. Reisdorf takes the snap, fakes the handoff, keeps it himself, runs to the left side inside the 25 down to the 22-yard line. He's close to a 1st down depending on the spot. He said it's going to be enough for a 1st down, a pickup of 10 on the play for Reisdorf on the quarterback keeper, and another 1st down for Gilbert North. Big chunk plays for Gilbert North on their opening drive. 2 receivers right, 2 left. Reisdorf in the shotgun with Ogbonna to his left. Takes the snap, looks right, throws quick. He completes it to a new guy at the 18-yard line, inside the 15 down to the 13. Goes number 1, Tillman Willis. A pickup of 9 on the play. It'll be 2nd down and a yard as Brandon Napier and Mark Rinn there to make the stop for the Thatcher Eagles. Willis on the roster listed at 5'6", 120, a senior. 2 receivers left, 1 right, with Reisdorf in the shotgun again on 2nd and 2. Takes the snap, hands it to Ogbonna with some room to run, straight up the middle, breaking tackles, and he's plastered down at the 1-yard line, and an injury on the field for an Gilbert North player as number 2, Luke AC, is down and in some pain, and the medical staff going to have to come and check him out. But on the play, Ogbonna gets it down to the 1-yard line. That is going to be a pickup of 16 on the play, and it'll be 1st and goal for Gilbert North, but we've got an injury timeout on the field. With 8:48 to play here in the 1st quarter, no score. We'll be back to Eastern Arizona College after this timeout. Luke Casey on his way to the training table. It's 1st and goal for Gilbert North, and they'll go jumbo set again. They put a big offensive lineman in the backfield, 55, Corbin King, in at fullback. Ogbonna the deep back. Reisdorf goes under center on 1st and goal at the 1. Takes the snap, hands it to Ogbonna off the right side, and he is in for the touchdown for Gilbert North. 8:29 to play, 1st quarter. Gilbert North scores on their opening drive. They lead it 6-0 on a 1-yard touchdown run by Ogbonna, as they took that one 72 yards in 8 plays for the score. And now the kicking team will come on for Gilbert North. The kicker will be, looks like, number 12, Brandon Phelps, out of the hold of Logan Piles. Phelps, a right-footed kicker. The kick is up and it's blocked by the Thatcher Eagles. That PAT is no good. And a 6-0 lead for Gilbert North. 8:29 to play in the 1st quarter. We'll be back after this timeout. do the kicking. Back deep for the Eagles, Mark Rinn and Slade Shoup standing around their 6-yard line. Phelps sets it up at the 40-yard line, kicking left to right with a 6-0 lead for Gilbert North. They can definitely score. They moved it down the field, mostly in the air on that drive. On the arm of Reisdorf. Phelps set to kick it away. High, short kick, angling towards Shoup. That will bounce. It's a live football at the 15. Shoup kicks it, still on the ground, and I think the Eagles got it back at the 22-yard line, but almost a turnover on the opening kickoff to the Eagles. As 35, Tyler Swap recovered the Shoup fumble, and that is the bug that bit Thatcher last week as well. 4 fumbles in their first 7 plays last week, and then it was a runaway for Push Ridge. We'll see Wyatt Larson and the Thatcher offense onto the field. 1 receiver to the near side, 1 to the top of the formation. Larson in the shotgun with Rinn to his right and Underwood to his left. Right to left from the 21. Man in motion across the formation. Larson takes the snap, hands it to Rinn, coming to the near side, makes a man miss. Still on his feet, Mark Rinn busts through. He could go the distance on his first carry as a running back. He gone! Mark Rinn! 79-yard touchdown run for Mark Rinn on his first touch as a tailback at Thatcher High School. And here comes a flag after the play on the Gilbert North sideline. 79-yard touchdown run for Mark Rinn. Sideline warning against Gilbert North. The touchdown is good. That's a John's Heating and Cooling touchdown. Get your heating unit ready for the winter. Call John's today at 428-0753. And that is why Rinn was moved to tailback. The most explosive runner on the offense is now the tailback, and he was gone quick. And now McKay Griffin on to attempt the Jensen's Accounting PAT. Snap back, hold down, kick is up, and it is no good. Wide left, and we're tied at 6. 8:11 to play here in the first quarter. It is Gilbert North 6 and Thatcher 6. Back after this. Welcome back here to Eastern Arizona College. A low line drive kick fielded by an up man. Gets it across the 30 to the 35, maybe the 36-yard line for Gilbert North. It'll be 1st and 10, Gilbert North from their own 36-yard line, I believe is where they're marking it. Nope, 37. 6-6 ball games, Thatcher and Gilbert North in this one. What a first touch as a tailback for Mark Rinn. 79 yards to the house. 3 receivers to the top, 1 to the near side for Gilbert North. Reisdorf in the shotgun. Takes the snap, back to pass, looks right, throws right, completes it to his favorite receiver again, number 85, Johnny Bellino. He's going to pick up about 7 on the play across the 40 to the 45-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 3. Ogbonna not in the game on this drive, though. He is on the near sidelines. In the game at tailback is number 15, Spencer Nielsen. Reisdorf takes the snap, hands it to Nielsen, heads left, hit at the line, and no room to run as a big hit up front by Thatcher's 55, Damian Oreo. I'm sorry for butchering that name. Oreo. It's not Oreo, but Game of 1 on the play for Nielsen. Now they're going to go 5 wide, 3 left, 2 to the near side. Reisdorf all alone on 3rd and 2. Takes the snap, back to pass, looks left, throws left, batted down at the line of scrimmage by Shumway. And it will be 4th down again for Gilbert North. They went for it on the first 4th down and kept the drive alive to score the touchdown. It's 4th and 2 from their own 47-yard line for Gilbert North. And the offense will stay on the field and go for it. 1 receiver to the near side, a bunch of 3 receivers at the top of the formation. Reisdorf in the shotgun, takes the snap, gonna roll to his left, looking downfield, hit in the backfield and sacked! And a turnover on down on an R&R Pizza sack attack, but then a flag after the play as Braden Oliver yelled in the face of Reisdorf, and that's gonna be a 15-yard penalty against Oliver. If it was after the play, it should be 1st and 10 Thatcher still, but we'll see what Dwayne Despain, the white hat that threw the flag, will call. It's going to be an 8-yard loss on the R&R Pizza sack attack, but that may come off the board depending on if they say after the play or not. Personal foul on Thatcher. It'll be 1st down Thatcher though. So it's going to be after the play, 1st down Thatcher. So that's what it should have been. It was definitely after the sack. And so it'll be a 15-yard penalty on the Thatcher Eagles. They'll mark it off. And they'll start with the ball in their own territory, but a good stop. And it'll be 1st and 10 Thatcher from their own 42-yard line after the penalty on Braden Oliver. He was excited. He got a big sack. 1 receiver to the near side, 2 to the top of the formation. Wyatt Larson in the shotgun with Wren to his right and Mason Underwood to his left. Thatcher's run 1 offensive play, and it's been a 79-yard touchdown run for Mark Wren. So Larson in the shotgun again, 5-man front for Gilbert North. Takes the snap, looks right, throws right, completes it to Slade Shoup across midfield. He's got a 1st down. A pickup of 11 on the play to Slade Shoup, and that's a Big O Tires 1st down. Boulevard Big O Tires now expanded with more bays to service your vehicles. Call or text them today at 428-1140. 1st and 10 Eagles into Gilbert North territory. At the 47-yard line. 2 receivers to the near side, tight end to the top of the formation. Larson under center with split backs behind him now. Hard snap count and a flag, and it's going to be a false start on Thatcher. Looks like 23 Trevin Gaylord moved early. And that'll be a 5-yard penalty and move Thatcher back. That'll move the ball back across midfield to the 48-yard line. 6:56 to play here in the first quarter. 6-6 between Thatcher and Gilbert North in this 3A battle. First regular season meeting between these 2 teams. They've scrimmaged twice in the preseason in the past years, but first regular season game. Larson back in the shotgun. Takes the snap, hands it to Wren. Wren looking for some room to run, comes to the near side, gets across midfield again, gets the penalty yardage back, +1, a pickup of 6 on the play for Wren. Brought down eventually by Porter Zuccato for Gilbert North, and it'll be 2nd down and about 8 yards to go for Thatcher. So far, Wren looks like a natural at that tailback spot for the Thatcher Eagles. Into the Gilbert North lineup, number 51, Carter Garrison at the defensive line. Larson under center, split backs behind him on 2nd and 8. Takes the snap, quick toss to the near side to Wren. Not much room to run, breaks another tackle though, and he's going to get positive yards down to the 41-yard line. A pickup of 3 on the play, but there's a flag on the play. Holding on Thatcher, so that's going to be a 10-yard penalty against the Thatcher Eagles. That'll move them back 10 yards and make it 2nd down and 18. So that'll move the football back as the ball will go back to the 46-yard line. So Thatcher taking 1 step forward and 2 steps back so far on this possession. 6-6 ball game, 5:51 to play first quarter here from Eastern Arizona College. Score update from Morenci. The Wildcats lead Tombstone 15-0 in the first quarter of that one. No score over at Safford versus Push Ridge. One receiver to the near side, one to the top. Larson under center with Rinn the deep back in the I formation. Shoop in motion, takes the snap, fakes the handoff, and a flag before the snap. And Slade Shoop going to be called for a false start on offense. So a false start on Thatcher. Slade Shoop. When you're in motion, you cannot run towards the line of scrimmage. That is a false start. You have to run with the line of scrimmage, and he went upfield too soon. So another 5-yard penalty against the Eagles. So second down and long, second down and 23 from their own 42-yard line for Thatcher. One receiver to the near side, one to the top of the formation. Split backs behind Larson as he goes under center. 4-man front for Gilbert North. Back to pass, looks left, throws to the near side to Shoop. Gets it across midfield to the 49-yard line. A pickup of 12 on the play, and it will be second down and 12 for, or third down and 12 now for the Thatcher Eagles at the Gilbert North 49-yard line. Larson can really fling the football. Big, tall kid, has great arm action. I asked him last year if he ever pitched on the baseball field. He said, nope. I said, you should. One receiver to the top of the formation, one to the near side. Larson back in the shotgun with Rinn to his right. On third down and long. Takes the snap, fakes the handoff, rolls to the right, and Larson going to keep it himself. He's a big kid, gets it inside the 45 down to the 44-yard line, a pickup of 6 on the play, and the punt team will come on for Thatcher on fourth down. Try to pin him deep. The punter will be 14, Tanner Rios, the 6-foot sophomore. Will drop back in punt formation. Ogbonna back deep for the Gilbert North Eagles. We'll see if Rios can pin Gilbert deep, punting from midfield. Snap is back, no pressure. Kick is away, angled away from Ogbonna. It will bounce inside the 20 and be downed by Thatcher at around the 14-yard line by 26, Aiden Bingham, a sophomore, backup running back and linebacker. So a decent punt there by Rios to pin Gilbert North inside their 20-yard line. 3:45 to play first quarter, 6-6 Thatcher and Gilbert North tied in this one. So first and 10, they're going to put the nose of the football right on the 15-yard line for Gilbert North as Jack Reisdorf and the Gilbert North offense back out onto the field, moving left to right. Two receivers to the near side, two to the top of the formation. Reisdorf in the shotgun with Ogbonna to his left. Takes the snap, hands it to Ogbonna, going straight up the middle, hit at the line, drags the defender forward for about 5. Mark Rinn makes the eventual tackle. It'll be second and 5 from the 20-yard line for the Eagles. Push Ridge has scored over at Safford. They lead 7-0 over Safford. Second and 5 here for Reisdorf. Throws to the near side, completes it again to his favorite receiver, 85, Johnny Bellino, and he's going to be just short of a first down, a pickup of 4 on the play. Catches it in front of Napier on the near side. So third down and a yard for Gilbert North from their own 24-yard line. One receiver to the near side, two to the top of the formation. Reisdorf in the shotgun with Ogbonna to his left. Takes the snap, hands it to Ogbonna straight ahead, hit at the line of scrimmage. Second effort is going to get him the first down, though. He was bottled up and fell forward. A pickup of 2 on the play, and it will be a first down for Gilbert North on third and short. Tackle was eventually made by 55, Orrero. First down and 10 for Gilbert North from their own 26-yard line. Two receivers to the left, two to the right. Reisdorf in the shotgun with Ogbonna to his left. Takes the snap, looks left, swings it to Ogbonna out of the backfield, and he drops it, and that's an incomplete pass. And they say it was not behind the line. It wasn't a backwards pass. They call it incomplete on the far side on the swing pass, and it'll be second down and 10 That was dangerously close to being behind a backwards pass. So you can throw the ball forward behind the line of scrimmage and still be a forward pass, but as soon as that ball goes behind the original line of scrimmage that the quarterback is throwing it from, that becomes a lateral in a live football. 2nd and 10 for Gilbert North. 4 wide receivers. Reisdorf with the snap, hands it off to Ogbonna, hit in the backfield, tries to stiff arm a defender, and he'll fall forward for a pickup of 4 to the 29-yard line. At the bottom of the pile with Ogbonna is James Shumway. And it'll be 3rd down and a long 7 yards to go for Gilbert North. 2 receivers to the near side, 1 to the top of the formation. Now they split out and make it 2 by 2. Reisdorf in the shotgun, Ogbonna to his left, 3rd down and 7. Takes the snap, fakes it to Ogbonna, keeps it himself, looks for some room, and pulls him down short of the line to gain. And it's going to be 4th and a yard, a pickup of 6 on the play for Reisdorf. And it's going to be 4th down and a yard. Nope, they're going to say it's enough for the 1st down. A bad spot on the near side by the near side official. So it's going to be a pickup of 7 and a 1st down for Gilbert North. So 1st down and 10 for Gilbert North from their own 36-yard line. 2 receivers right, 2 left. Reisdorf in the shotgun, looks to his near side, now looks left. Now he's going to be forced to run. Fumbles the football, and he gets it back inside the 24-yard line. So that's going to be a loss of 11 on the play, but there's also a flag thrown by the referee in the area of holding. Probably going to decline it. And they will decline it. It is holding against Gilbert North. It is declined. They'll take the play. So a loss of 12 on the play for Reisdorf on the run, and it will be 2nd down and 22 yards to go. They're going to mark it at the 24-yard line. Reisdorf sends 2 receivers to the top, 2 to the near side. Now they'll go 5 wide. 3 to the near side, 2 to the top. Reisdorf all alone in the shotgun on 2nd down and forever. Back to pass, looks left, throws it deep down the left side for a man, and he can't catch it. One-handed off the left side, intended for number 12, Brandon Phelps. And it will be 3rd down and long now for Gilbert North. There's no doubt Reisdorf can fling the football. And I wouldn't be surprised if they go 4 streaks down the field again on this play. Two receivers to the near side, 2 to the top of the formation. It's Reisdorf in the shotgun with 92 seconds to play in the first quarter, tied at 6. Back to pass. Reisdorf looks down the middle of the field again, throws deep across the middle, and it is juggled and dropped by Bellino. And that'll be 4th down and long, and we'll see the punt team for the first time, I suppose, for Gilbert North. It's 4th down and 22. I don't think they're going to bring the punt team out. It doesn't look like. Now they do. As back to punt is number 2, Luke Acey, who was injured earlier. Now he will drop inside his 10-yard line. Wren and Trevin Gaylord back deep, and Thatcher going to have to take a timeout. They didn't have the right personnel on the punt return team. 1:26 to play in the first quarter. Thatcher 6, Gilbert North 6. We'll be back after this timeout. Thatcher, and Luke Acey set to kick it away or punt it away from his 10-yard line. Snap is low, between the legs into the end zone, and Acey will be hit and will be a safety for the Thatcher Eagles as Braden Oliver back there for the safety On the scoring summary, definitely a safety for the Thatcher Eagles. 1:26 to play in the first quarter, and the Eagles take the lead on a snap through the legs of the punter, AC, and into the end zone, and he will be hit there for the safety. 1:26 to play in the first quarter. Thatcher 8, Gilbert North 6. We'll be back after this timeout. Welcome back to Eastern Arizona College. 1:26 to play first quarter. Thatcher takes their first lead of the game, 8-6 over Gilbert North. And now AC set to kick it away from his own 20-yard line. Thatcher should have good starting field position again. After a safety, you have to kick it back off to the team, the defense. So AC, the left-footed kicker, high end over end kick, drives Wren back, fields it at the 24-yard line, heads to his right, has a blocker, now makes another man miss, still on his feet. Wren around the right edge at the 40, up to the 44-yard line for Mark Wren, about a 22-yard return for Wren. And the Eagles have good starting field position from their own 44-yard line, leading 8-6 over ALA Gilbert North. So Thatcher, 1st and 10 from their own 44. Able to get that missed PAT +1 back on that safety by Braden Oliver. Wyatt Larson, one receiver right, one left. He'll go under center with split backs behind him. Looks like Underwood and Wren. Sends a man in motion. Hard snap count, takes the snap. Larson hands it to the first back through. That's Wren, and now he's driven back all the way inside the 30, but forward progress gets him back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play for Wren. Tackled by 73, Crew White for ALA Gilbert. So it'll be 2nd down and 10 for Thatcher. As we tick under a minute to play here in the opening quarter. Been an exciting first quarter of football here from Eastern Arizona College. 2nd and 10, Thatcher from their own 44-yard line, leading Gilbert North 8-6. One receiver right, one left. Larson in the shotgun with Wren on his right hip. Sends a man in motion across the formation to the near side. Takes the snap, hands it to Wren, coming to the near side, hitting the backfield, slips through again, and he's drugged down by his shirt from behind, and a flag, 2 flags on the play. One from the back judge and one from the umpire. Wren will pick up 5. And we'll see if the flags, what they are. It was at the tackle. Personal foul, face mask on the defense. So a 15-yard penalty on Gilbert North will give the Thatcher Eagles a Big O Tires 1st down. And that'll move the football inside the 40, and they'll mark it down at the 33-yard line. So Wren gets 5 yards on the carry plus the 15 on the penalty. And now Thatcher has it in great field position inside the 35 and around the 34-yard line. And I don't know that the Eagles are going to take a snap. They're not going to. We're to the end of the first quarter here at Eastern Arizona College with the score, Thatcher 8, Gilbert North 6. We'll be back after this full timeout. Stadium, 7-7 Safford and Push Ridge. Here it's 8-6 Thatcher on top of Gilbert North as we start the second quarter. 1st and 10 Thatcher at the Gilbert North 34-yard line. Brandon Napier will take his first snap at quarterback. He's in the shotgun. He'll take the snap, back to pass, looks right, throws right, and then a flag about 4 seconds after the play had snapped. And this official on the near side has really struggled tonight with throwing the flag at the time of the penalty. It was the right penalty, but it was about 4 seconds after the ball was snapped. And that's just not good timing on his part. So it'll be 2nd down and 15 for Thatcher. They want to reset the, Dwayne Despain, the referee, wants us to raise the roof. No, reset the clock to 12 minutes. There it is. That's what we're doing. It'll be 1st down and 15 for Thatcher from the Gilbert North 37-yard line. Napier in the shotgun, sends a man in motion. Is Shoup from left to right, and they're going to hand it to him on the end around, coming to the right side, and Shoup is hit by Agbana and dropped right at the 36-yard line. A pickup of about 4 on the play, and we'll give him 3 on the play for Slade Shoup, and it'll be 2nd down and long. Now Larson back into the game at quarterback. Napier will head to the sideline. Just underway, second quarter. Thatcher leads at 8-6 over Gilbert North here in this 3A matchup. One receiver right, one left, split backs behind Larson on 2nd and 12. Takes the snap, fakes the handoff, back to pass, throws it deep for Shoup down the sidelines. He's got it, fumbles it. That ball is incomplete, they said. Shoup had it, he beat the defender, but as soon as the defender came back and grabbed onto him, that was Dawson Morris. Shoup fumbled it forward, but both the back judge and the side judge both called it incomplete at the same time, so it'll be 3rd down and 12. What a pass by Wyatt Larson. He put it exactly where he needed it to be. He threw that ball about 8 yards before Larson got past the defender, and it was Shoup got past the defender, right into his hands. 3rd down and 12 at the Gilbert North 36-yard line. Larson goes under center. Takes the snap, back to pass again. Looks left, looks right, throws it across the middle, and it is caught by the tight end at the 20-yard line. Are they going to say nope, they're going to say incomplete. The back judge calls it incomplete from behind the play, so it'll be 4th down for Thatcher. That was James Shumway who couldn't hang on. So it'll be 4th down for Thatcher, and I think the offense is going to stay on the field. I think they feel the momentum. They need to keep it rolling, so they're going to try for something here. It'll be 4th down and 12 for Thatcher at the Gilbert North 36-yard line. The offense stays on the field. 2 receivers to the near side. Larson will go under center with split backs behind him. Surveys the defense. Takes the snap, straight drop, back to pass, rolling to the right. Now throws it left to Mark Wren, and he can't hang on to it as the ball was a little high on the throwback screen. Plenty of grass in front of Wren, but the pass was just a little high from Larson, and that's going to be a turnover on downs. 1st and 10, Gilbert North with 11 minutes to play in the first half from their own 36-yard line. As Reisdorf will send the team to the line of scrimmage. 2 receivers to the near side, 2 to the top of the formation. Reisdorf in the shotgun with Ogbonna to his right. Now Reisdorf looks to the near sideline and switches Ogbonna to his left hip. Takes the snap and hands it to Ogbonna in the backfield. He's hit immediately and is going to be hit for a big loss on the play. Inside the 30-yard line, back to the 26-yard line for Ogbonna. A loss of 10 on the play for Miko Ogbonna. And one of the things when you're a big, powerful running back like Ogbonna, he showed that he doesn't go down on one tackle with one tackler. And so the officials let him try to work his way out of it, and he kept running backwards, and that counted. No forward progress there for Ogbonna. So it'll be 2nd down and 20 now for Gilbert North from their own 26-yard line. Reisdorf in the shotgun, 4 receivers, 2 right, 2 left. Takes the snap, rolls to his right, looking downfield, and hit in the backfield and dropped for another R&R Pizza sack attack, but there's a flag on the play as well. I think they're going to call holding on Gilbert North, but Dan Jones on the far sideline already says we're declining it. Holding on Gilbert North, it declined, so it'll be 3rd down and forever. Another big R&R Pizza sack attack, a loss of 14 yards for Reisdorf. R&R Pizza. Takeout or delivery, call R&R on Highway 70 in Thatcher tonight, 428-7775. 10:03 to play here in the first half, 8-6, Thatcher on top. It's going to be 3rd down and about 33 yards to go. 1 receiver to the near side. 3 receivers to the top of the formation. Reisdorf in the shotgun and fakes it to Ogbonna, keeps it himself, and he is hit again in the backfield for a loss. A loss of 5 on the play for Reisdorf, and 4th down and to the Safford Mine to go for the Gilbert North Eagles. This Thatcher defense has come to play tonight, and the punting team will come on. The last snap went through the legs of AC and ended up in a safety. He'll punt again from the goal line. Wren and Gaylord will stand at midfield. So Luke AC stands with his heels on the goal line with 9.5 to play here in the first half. Thatcher leads at 8-6. Snap is back, better snap this time. Gets the kick away, high wobbling kick. Thatcher will let it bounce, and it will go out of bounds at the 45-yard line. So Thatcher will get good field position at the plus 45-yard line, and they'll go back to work on this drive. 9 minutes to play in the first half, 8-6. Thatcher on top. Score check from Safford High School, 7-7, Pushridge and Safford. That game with 5:25 to play until halftime. That game moving right along over there. So 1st and 10 Thatcher at the Gilbert North 45-yard line, moving left to right, leading at 8-6 here in this big matchup. Wyatt Larson will go under center with 1 receiver right, 1 left. He'll have split backs behind him. Sends a man in motion, that's Shoop. Hard snap count, hands it right side. Nope, Larson keeps it and dives off the right side for a pickup of a yard on the play, maybe 2 for Wyatt Larson. I don't think that's where Larson scares a defense, though, running the football. He's got a great arm, but when he keeps, you got to keep the defense honest, though. The quarterback's got to keep it every now and again. It'll be a pickup of 2, 2nd down and 8 now for the Thatcher Eagles. Larson will send 1 receiver to the top of the formation. One receiver to the near side. Larson in the shotgun with Wren to his right. Sends the tight end in motion from right to left. Takes the snap, hands it to Wren. Wren goes left, lowers his head. Inside the 40, still on his feet to the 36-yard line for Mark Wren. A pickup of 7 on the play, and it'll be 3rd down and short. Luke Acey ends up making the tackle for Gilbert North. But Mark Wren with some heavy, straightforward running tonight. He had 1 carry for 79 to start the game. That's 100 yards rushing for Mark Wren in the first half for the Thatcher Eagles. 1 receiver right, 1 left. Larson in the shotgun with Wren to his right. Takes the snap, back to pass, looks right, throws right, and it's in and out of the hands of Gaylord at the 33-yard line. It would have been enough for a 1st down. It's 4th down and 3 now. Gaylord was open, it went through his hands, off his face mask, and then up in the air. And luckily for Thatcher, Gilbert North was not able to come down with it. So the offense will stay on the field for the Thatcher Eagles. 4th down and 3 at the Gilbert North 37-yard line. They need the 35 for a 1st down. So it's closer to the 38. 1 receiver right, 1 left, eye backfield behind Larson on 4th down and 3. Takes the snap, hands it to Wren, left side. He's got the 1st down and more inside the 30, all the way down to the 26-yard line. A pickup of 12 on the play for Mark Wren, and a Big O Tires 1st down. Feed the ball to Mark Wren. I mean, you're up 8-6 if you're Thatcher. Leave the ball on the ground, line up in power, and just pound the football. Thatcher leads at 8-6 over Gilbert North, 7:21 to play in the first half. We'll have the Kimpton Chevrolet halftime report coming up with stats from this one, scores from around the valley as well. One receiver right, one left. Larson under center with an eye backfield behind him. Takes the snap, hands it to Wren right side, stutter steps, now ducks inside. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, and that's about it for Wren off the right side. In there to make the stop was Nielsen, number 15, the linebacker. And they're going to give him the length of the football. So it'll be second down and almost 10 yards to go for Thatcher. One receiver right, one receiver left, split backs behind Larson. Takes the snap, quick toss left side to Wren, cuts it back. Not much room there. Here comes a flag as well. Wren will pick up one if the play stands. Holding on the offense. That'll be a 10-yard penalty against Thatcher. As that's a hard reach block for that left tackle. They do a quick pitch with no motion, and that left tackle is supposed to get outside and keep that end from getting outside. That's a hard reach block for a big offensive lineman. So that'll be a 10-yard penalty against Thatcher. That'll move the ball back to the 38-yard line. Second down and long. Call it second down and 20. And the clock winds, 6:27 to play in the first half. Thatcher leads ALA Gilbert North 8-6. One receiver to the top of the formation, one to the near side. Larson will go under center with a new back in the backfield. That looks like 30, Josh Mangum. Takes the snap, fakes it to Mangum, and then Mangum trips Larson. And he goes down for a loss of 5 on the play. You get a new tailback in the game, runs a tighter pattern, and trips up your quarterback, and he goes down for a big loss. It'll be third down and forever. So third down and long. The ball is back at the 43-yard line. They have to get down to the 17 for a first down, does Thatcher. Larson's got the arm to get it down there. Let's see if he has the time to throw it, though. One receiver right, one to the left, split backs behind Larson. On third down and long. Takes the snap, straight drop, looks across the middle, over to Shumway. Shumway can't hang on to it, and he takes a ginormous hit from the safety coming up to jar the ball loose, and it will be fourth down. Shumway had it in his hands, he bobbled it, and then he took a big shot, a legal shot, but a big shot across the middle. And now the punt team will come on. They'll bring Rios out trying to pin Gilbert North deep again. He's done a nice job in his first punt tonight, just a sophomore. And Rios will punt from his 46. Ogbonna back deep for the Eagles. And now Rios set. Waiting on the snap. Snap is back. Kick is away from Ogbonna. It will bounce at the 15 and check up there, be downed at the 13 by Mangum. Another good punt by Rios. Tanner Rios, the sophomore, with a couple of great punts to pin Gilbert North deep. And it will be first and 10 Gilbert North. 5:40 to play first half. 8-6 Thatcher on top of Gilbert North. And Reisdorf in the offense back out onto the field, moving right to left for the Gilbert North Eagles. He'll send 3 receivers to the near side, 1 to the top of the formation. He's in the shotgun with Ogbonna to his left, moving right to left. 4-man front for Thatcher. Here comes the pressure. Reisdorf throws right side, completes it to Bellino. He's got a first down across the 25 to the 27, a pickup at 12 on the play, and a first down for Gilbert North. I watched pregame for Johnny Bellino, and he runs sharp routes. He is very quick in and out of routes. Not a surprise that he's been open most of the night for Gilbert North. First and 10 Gilbert North from their own 27. 3 receivers to the near side, 1 to the top of the formation. Reisdorf in the shotgun, Ogbonna to his left. Takes the snap, looks left, throws it to Ogbonna out of the backfield, looking for some room, trying to get to the edge, and he is stopped after a short pickup of maybe 1 on the play. Pusas there for the tackle. It'll be a pickup of 1 on the play for Ogbonna on the swing pass. Pusas did a great job of working out of the block here on the near side, and he was just staying in his lane and waiting for Ogbonna. Ogbonna tried to run him over, couldn't quite complete it. Second down and 9 from their own 28. Reisdorf in the shotgun. Takes the snap, rolls to his right, looking downfield, throws on the run, completes it to Bellino, right at the sticks, and that's going to be enough for a first down, a pickup of 10 on the play at the 39-yard line. And the Reisdorf to Bellino combination has been good tonight. 84 yards passing for Reisdorf in the first half, most of those coming to Bellino. First and 10. Rolling to the near side is Reisdorf. Looking downfield, lets it go deep, and it's juggled and then dropped. No, that hit the ground. They're going to call it a completed catch inside the 40 at the 37-yard line. That ball hit the ground, but the official says it was a catch by Willis on the near side. That'll be a pickup of, they're at the 37, so 47, that's 32 yards on the pitch and catch. That was not a catch, but they will keep it a catch on the near side. 3 receivers to the top, 1 to the near side. Reisdorf in the shotgun for Gilbert North. First and 10 at the Thatcher 38. Back to pass, rolls to his right, pressure comes, throws it, completes it to the back out of the backfield. His first catch of the night. That goes to 24, Logan Brewer. That'll be a pickup of 2 on the play. It'll be second down and 8. First time we've seen Brewer out of the backfield. 4:02 to play first half, second and 8. 3 receivers to the near side, 1 to the top. Reisdorf in the shotgun, rolls to his near side, looking downfield, chased, throws it wide open in the middle of the field at the 25, inside the 20, down to the 16-yard line goes number 12, Brandon Phelps. That'll be a pickup of 19, but there's a flag back at the line of scrimmage. If it stays, it's a 19-yard pickup, but there's a flag back at the 36-yard line. Here's the call from the referee. Can't see him because he's in the middle of personal foul, helmet to helmet against the Thatcher defense. So that'll be a 15-yard penalty from the end of the run. Actually, it'll be half the distance to the goal. That'll be an 8-yard penalty against Thatcher to add on to the play. That'll put the ball down at the 9-yard line, and it will be first and goal for Gilbert North. 3:47 to play first half, 8-6 Thatcher on top of Gilbert North, but Gilbert North has it first and goal at the 9. 2 receivers right, 3 left, and a flag on the play. A sideline warning against the Thatcher Eagles, so that is their lone warning. Both teams have had a warning tonight. And so that was just a kind of a delay of game by the official there to throw that flag. But I guess you have to throw that flag in order to give the 15 yards on the next sideline warning. 5 wide receivers, 3 left, 2 right. Reisdorf in the shotgun, back to pass, looks right, throws it across the middle, and it's broken up by Napier. Great job by Brandon Napier to reach his left hand in and knock it away from Bellino. One of the few times he has not caught it when it comes his way. It'll be second and goal at the 9. 3:22 to play in the first half. 8-6 Thatcher on top, second and goal at the 9-yard line for Gilbert North. 2 receivers right, 1 left. Reisdorf in the shotgun with Ogbonna to his right. Hands it to Ogbonna, trying to get the edge. He's got it. Ducks his head, and he is in. Touchdown, Gilbert North. A 9-yard touchdown run for Mika Ogbonna. And Gilbert North goes on top, 12-8, with 3:17 to play here in the first half. It was an impressive answer for Gilbert North after the Thatcher defense had been smothered them the last 3 possessions. And they get back on the board and the kicking team on for Gilbert North. AC will come on to attempt a PAT. The first one was blocked by Thatcher. 3:17 to play in the first half, 12-8. Gilbert North on top, snap back, hold down, kick is up, and the kick is good. 3:17 left in the first half. It is now Gilbert North 13, Thatcher 8. We'll be back after this full timeout. AC set to kick it away for Gilbert North. Back deep, Wren and Gaylord. A 13-8 Gilbert North lead with 3:17 to play until halftime. High end over end kick towards the left, fielded at the 5-yard line by the Eagles. That's Slade Shoop on the return across the 30 down to the 32-yard line. Slade Shoop with a head of steam, but he gets a big hit by 24 Logan Brewer out across the 30 at the 32-yard line is where Thatcher will start 1st and 10. 13-8, Gilbert North on top. It will be, is that Wyatt Larson? It is. Larson at quarterback. One receiver to the near side, one to the top of the formation. Larson will go under center with split backs behind him. Moving left to right from their own 32-yard line. Takes the snap, back to pass, straight drop, looks left, throws left, completes it to Oliver, and he gets out of bounds across the 35 to the 37-yard line, but there's a flag on the play at the snap. We'll check that flag. It was thrown by the near side, so probably against Thatcher. Every flag thrown by this near side official has been against the Thatcher Eagles so far tonight. We'll see what. No flag on the play. So that pass stands to Oliver off the left side, a pickup of 5 on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 5 from the 37-yard line. Pushridge punches it in just before halftime down the road at Safford. They lead 14-7 over the Safford Bulldogs with 12 seconds to play in the first half of that one. Under center goes Wyatt Larson on 2nd and 5 from their own 37. Takes the snap, quick toss to the near side to Wren. Wren looking for the edge, not much room at all as Ogbonna there to wrap him up. It's going to be a loss on the play of 2 for Wren to the near side. It'll be 3rd down and long for the Thatcher Eagles. 2:48 and counting to play. Been a defensive battle between these two. We'll get a full check of the stats at halftime on the Kempton Chevrolet halftime report. 2 receivers to the near side, tight end to the top of the formation, Larson under center. Wren the deep back in the I formation. Takes the snap, hands it to Wren left side, has some room, spins off of one tackler, gets up to the 40-yard line. It's going to be a pickup of 5 on the play and a timeout on the field called by Gilbert North. 2:17 to play here in the first half. Gilbert North 13, Thatcher 8. We'll be back after this timeout. Looks like Pushridge got the football back and throws another long touchdown pass with 2 seconds to play. They might have put that one out of reach for the Safford Bulldogs. Here it's 4th and a yard. Rios to punt it again. High snap, gets it down. A floating knuckleball that will roll inside the 30 towards the sideline and be down around the 27-yard line. Another good punt by Rios. 2:09 to play in the first half. 13-8 here. Gilbert North leads Thatcher as Pushridge now leads Safford 21-7 with 2 seconds to play until halftime there. It'll be 1st and 10, Gilbert North from their own 27-yard line. One receiver to the near side. 3 to the top of the formation. Reisdorf in the shotgun with a tailback to his right. Takes the snap, back to pass, pressure comes, now steps up, throws to the right side, and it's incomplete, batted down by Puzas on the right side, but a flag where Reisdorf let the ball go. It's going to be holding on Gilbert North. So that'll be a 10-yard penalty against Gilbert North. It'll make it first down and 20. 21-7 at halftime. Push Ridge over Safford. As that has officially gone to halftime, it'll be first and 20 here for Gilbert North from their own 10-yard line now, about the 11-yard line. Reisdorf in the shotgun, 2 receivers to the near side, 2 to the top of the formation. And Reisdorf throws right. It's caught at the 15-yard line by Bellino, but he's hit immediately and dropped by Slade Shoup, a pickup of 5 on the play. And it'll be second down and long with 1:50 to play. No huddle, hurry up. 4 wide receivers. Reisdorf rolls to the near side. Looking downfield, throws, and it is caught out of bounds at the 39-yard line by Willis. As Gaylord fell down, they needed 20 yards. They got 21 on that second down and long. It'll be first and 10, Gilbert North from their own 38-yard line. There's a great pass from Reisdorf. Gaylord was right on the hips of Willis, but he tripped himself and fell, and Willis was wide open when the ball got there. First down and 10, Gilbert North. Long look to the near sidelines as the clock stopped with 96 seconds to play. First half as he got out of bounds. Back to pass, throws right, completes it to Willis again across the 40 to the 45-yard line. A pickup of 7 on the play, and it'll be second down and 2. So a pickup of 8 on the play. Personal foul, face man, horse collar is what they're going to call on Thatcher. Another 15-yard penalty against the Eagles. They had a 15-yard penalty on their last drive that led to the Gilbert North touchdown. So that'll move the football all the way inside the 40 to the 36-yard line. No, they're going to back it up to the 37-yard line. 1:27 to play first half. Gilbert North with the lead, 13-8 and driving. 3 receivers to the near side, 1 to the top of the formation. Reisdorf in the shotgun. Rolls to the near side, back to pass, pressure coming. Now squares and throws. It's caught across the 30 at the 29-yard line. A pickup of 8 on the play to Brandon Phelps, and Gilbert North back in the hurry up. Second down and 2 at the 29. 3 receivers right, 1 to the near side. Reisdorf in the shotgun, takes the snap, rolls to his right, looking downfield, lets it go, gets hit as he throws, but he completes it across the right side to number 15, Spencer Nielsen, for a pickup of 7 on the play and a first down for Gilbert North. They're rolling the pocket on every play for quarterback Jack Reisdorf. It's pretty accurate throwing on the run, though. He squares his shoulders nicely before he lets it go. 51 seconds to play in the half, 13-8. Gilbert North on top. Three receivers to the near side. Reisdorf takes the snap, rolls to the near side, now looks back to the right side, throws it complete at the 12-yard line to Bellino, and he steps out of bounds at the 10. They're going to call it the 11-yard line. It'll be a first pickup of 15 on the play, and it'll be first and 10 at the 11-yard line for Gilbert North. Ogbonna will now come back into the lineup, replacing Nielsen for Gilbert North. 5 wide receivers, 2 right, 3 left. Reisdorf all alone on first and 10 at the 11-yard line. Now Ogbonna in motion from right to left. Back to pass, rolls to the near side. Squares his shoulders, throws it to Ogbonna, completes it, and he's pushed out of bounds at the 5-yard line. Pickup of 6 on the play, and it'll be second and 4 at the 5-yard line for Gilbert North. Pretty masterful 2-minute drill here for Gilbert North on this drive. They lead it 13-8, 36 seconds to play in the first half. Second and 4 at the 5. 2 receivers right, 2 left, and a handoff to Ogbonna trying to get to the outside again, and he's hit by Wren and flung down, but a flag on the play. I think it's going to be holding against Gilbert North. It's thrown by the umpire. I think it's coming back. It is holding on the offense. So a 10-yard penalty against Gilbert North, and that's going to move them back. It'll be second down and long now, back at the where? It'll be at the 16-yard line. So second down and 16, second down and 15 at the 16-yard line for Gilbert North. Closer to the 18-yard line. And the clock will wind. 28 seconds and counting. Reisdorf sends a man in motion. Actually, that's the backup quarterback, and a flag on the play. That'll be a false start against Gilbert North. That's backup quarterback Adam DeMonte who's in the game. Reisdorf on the near sideline where? That's a 5-yard penalty against Gilbert North. And that's going to move the ball back to the 24-yard line. And the clock will wind. 20 seconds. DeMonte in the shotgun. In the pistol. Sends a man in motion. Takes the snap. And DeMonte rolls right. Throws right. It's complete down to the 11-yard line to Nielsen. But there's a flag on the play from the far sideline. So flags on the play. So the call from the far side of the field. So it's going to be an illegal shift on the offense, so that'll be a 5-yard penalty. Another 5-yard penalty for Gilbert North. 8.9 seconds to play, and the clock will wind as soon as their ball is set. And the officials are going to blow the whistle, and it's a timeout called by Gilbert North. 8.9 seconds to play in the first half. Gilbert North 13, Thatcher 8. We'll be back after this timeout. Mickelson, Field Lee Patterson with you. 8.9 seconds to play in the first half. Gilbert North has it second down and forever. Second down and 23 at the 24-yard line. Reisdorf back in the game at quarterback, 4 wide receivers, 3 to the near side. Takes the snap, rolls to the near side, now looks right, throwing on the double move into the end zone and dropped by Bellino. And that'll stop the clock with 3.5 seconds to play. Brandon Napier, the closest Eagle to him on the double move. And it will be third down and long. I think this is going to be 4-down territory for the Gilbert North Eagles regardless. They won the toss and took the football on the opening drive, so Thatcher will get the football to start the second half. So this would be a big stand for the Thatcher defense. 4 wide receivers, 2 right, 2 left. Reisdorf in the shotgun. And a timeout called by Gilbert North. 3.5 seconds to play in the first half. It is Gilbert North 13, Thatcher 8. We'll be back after this timeout. With you, we've got 3.5 seconds to play in the first half, and probably the final play of the first half. Gilbert North with it, third down and 23 at the 30 or 26-yard line. 5 wide receivers, 2 to the right, 3 to the near side. Reisdorf all alone in the backfield. takes the snap. Final play of the first half. Throws it across the middle, and it's caught, but down at the 5-yard line, and the first half will come to an end that way. Ogbonna catches it at the 5. He's going to pick up 32 on the play, but that's not enough for a touchdown, and the first half comes to an end here at Eastern Arizona College with the score. Gilbert North 13 and Thatcher 8. We'll be back for the Kimpton Chevrolet halftime report coming up right after this. Check, check. Welcome into the Kimpton Chevrolet halftime report. Lee Patterson with you. Kimpton Chevrolet, your straight shooting dealer in the Gila Valley, or online at KimptonChevrolet.com. 13-8, Gilbert North over Thatcher at the break. Let's take a look at the stats first for Gilbert North in the first half. Quarterback Jack Reisdorf, 20 of 27 for 239 yards in the first half. He has carried the ball 6 times for negative 22 yards. He's been sacked twice on the night. Mika Ogbonna, 9 carries, 30 yards, and 2 touchdowns. He's caught the ball 5 times for 47 yards. Spencer Nielsen has a carry for a yard. He has a catch for 7 yards. Tillman Willis has 4 catches for 70 yards. Johnny Bolino has 7 catches for 86 yards in the first half. Brandon Phelps has 2 catches for 27 yards, and Logan Brewer has a catch for 2 yards. 5 penalties for 45 yards for the Gilbert North Eagles. 239 yards passing, 9 yards rushing. 248 total yards in the first half for Gilbert North. For the Thatcher Eagles, quarterback Wyatt Larson is 3 of 8 passing for 28 yards. He's carried the ball 3 times for 3 yards. Slade Shoup has a carry for 3 yards, 2 catches for 23 yards. And Mark Wren has the rest of the offense, 11 carries, 117 yards, and a touchdown in the first half, and that is it. Oh, I lied. Brandon Oliver has a catch for 5 yards as well. The Eagles, though, 8 penalties for 73 yards in the first half, 28 yards passing, 123 yards rushing for a total of 151 in the first half. Scoring summary. The Gilbert North Eagles got the scoring start at 8:29 to play in the first quarter. 1-yard touchdown run for Mika Agbana. The PAT was blocked, 6-0 Gilbert North. Then on the next play, just 18 seconds later, 8:11 to play in the first quarter, 79-yard touchdown run for tailback Mark Wren. The PAT was no good, 6-6 the score. Then with 1:26 to play in the first quarter, a snap went through a Gilbert North snap went through Luke Acey, the punter's legs, into the end zone. Braden Oliver was able to fall on him for the safety. Thatcher led 8-6, but with 3:17 to play in the first half, it was Mika Agbana again on a 9-yard touchdown run. The kick was good, 13-8. Gilbert North on top of Thatcher at the break. We'll take a timeout here on the Kimpton Chevrolet Halftime Report. When we come back, we'll look at scores from around the state of Arizona, including those in the Gila Valley, on the Kimpton Chevrolet Halftime Report. Welcome back into the Kimpton Chevrolet Halftime Report. Lee Patterson with you. Kimpton Chevrolet, your straight shoot dealer in the Gila Valley, or online at KimptonChevrolet.com. Or at halftime, Gilbert North leads Thatcher 13-8 at the break. And taking a look at some scores from around the Gila Valley. In the third quarter, Fort Thomas leads Duncan 36-6. At halftime, Wilcox and Pima tied at 6. At halftime, Push Ridge leads Safford 21-7. At halftime, Benson over Bisbee 21-0, and Morenci leads Tombstone 44-0 at halftime. Let's take a look at some of the scores from the region as well. Valley Christian leads Florence 14-0. Blue Ridge on top of Arizona College Prep now 28-14. Show Low led Snowflake 6-3. That is a big surprise if that score holds as well. Round Valley leads Winslow 40-0 at halftime of their game. I saw Round Valley 2 weeks ago against Safford, and they didn't impress me much. But man, they put up 37 on Show Low last week. So far, 40 on Winslow in the first half of this one. Arizona is in the spotlight tonight for high school football. Saguaro and Hamilton is on ESPN2 tonight. That's big. Anytime Arizona high school, I know the small schools don't get featured much, but anytime an Arizona high school can be on a national broadcast, that is huge for the state of Arizona. Let's see if we can find any other regional games that Sal Point, an hour ago, Sal Point led Buenos 7-0. Not sure the current score of that one. Northwest Christian leads Estrella 42-7 at half. If you remember, Northwest Christian was one of the teams that sued the AIA to stay down in 3A. They're just demolishing opponents at the 4A level so far. Chaparral leads Brophy 28-0. Heading into the final quarter, Hamilton leads Saguaro 13-7. That would be a big win for Hamilton. Valley Christian now up 24-0 on Florence in their game. Blue Ridge senior quarterback P.J. London has 4 touchdowns in the first half over Arizona College Prep. Blue Ridge is good this year, by the way, if you hadn't figured that part out. P.J. London is a legit quarterback up there for them. I don't see any other regional games that are showing up on my social media feeds, but so far, Safford and Thatcher trail at the break. Pima and Wilcox tied at 6. Fort Thomas leads Duncan, and Morenci blowing out Tombstone at the break of that one as well. It'll be interesting to see what the Eagles of Thatcher decide to do. They were having some success lined up in the I formation and pounding new tailback Mark Wren. Gilbert North made the adjustment. Now they've got to make the adjustment back. And the passing game for Gilbert North, the up-tempo passing game for Gilbert North has been a problem for Thatcher. And we'll see if they can make an adjustment. Maybe get some. They've got 0. They did sack Reisdorf twice in the first half, but they've not been able to get any pressure on him in the last 3 drives. And we'll see if they can make an adjustment to get that changed as well. It's halftime here at Eastern Arizona College with the score Gilbert North 13 and Thatcher 8. We'll be back for more here on the Kimpton Chevrolet Halftime Report coming up right after this. Welcome back into the Kimpton Chevrolet Halftime Report. Lee Patterson with you. Thank you for joining us tonight here from Eastern Arizona College. The score, Gilbert North 13, Thatcher 8 at the break. We thank those of you joining us tonight here in the Gila Valley on KATO 1230 AM, also online at GilaValleyCentral.net, and also the Thatcher Booster Club's live stream on YouTube. We welcome all of you watching and listening here tonight. On the radio Sunday night, so the Arizona Cardinals game got flexed to a night game Sunday. They were scheduled for a 1 o'clock kickoff, but the NFL flexed them to the night game at 5:20. Sunday night football now for the Arizona Cardinals against the Seattle Seahawks. You can hear that game here in the Gila Valley on KATO 1230 AM. Dave Passion, Ron Wolfley will have the call of that one. Both teams have made it back out onto the field. I don't think either of them used the locker rooms here at Eastern Arizona College, part of the COVID protocol. So Thatcher always, in all my 20 years, go up to the old practice football field on the southeast side of the stadium. And it looked like Gilbert North just went down here off of the field to have their halftime talk as well. So both teams have made it back on the field. I think that if you're Dan Jones and somebody told you this week at halftime you were going to be down 13-8 to Gilbert North, you would take it. And that's exactly where they are. They're not out of this ball game. They get the football to start the second half. They're going to need to put up some offense, though. They've struggled their last 3 or 4 possessions on offense, so they need to put a drive together. It's been 1 step forward, 2 steps back for them. And then we've seen how potent the Gilbert North passing game could be, 220-plus yards in the first half for Jack Reisdorf. So we will see what they're able to do in the second half. We'll take one final timeout. We'll come back for the second half kickoff right after this. Welcome back to the second half here at Eastern Arizona College. Lee Patterson with you as Gilbert North set to kick it away. Doing the kicking to start the second half will be number 12, Brandon Phelps. Back deep, Mark Wren and Trevin Gaylord for the Thatcher Eagles. They'll move left to right to start the second half. High end over end kick will be fielded by, that is Shoup actually, who fields it on the far side. He's got some room to run, ahead of steam, and he's hit at around the 25-yard line and stopped there. Falls forward to the 26. So 1st and 10, Thatcher from their 26. Tackle made by 32, Trevor Tinney for Gilbert North. So 1st and 10 for Wyatt Larson and the Eagle offense. We'll see what adjustments they made at halftime with the patchwork offensive line they've put together for tonight. 1 receiver right, 1 left, split backs behind Larson on 1st and 10. He'll go under center, hard snap count. Gonna just run the option or run the veer straight ahead to Mason Underwood, his first carry. He'll go forward for a yard, and that's it for Underwood. It'll be 2nd down and 9. Luke Acey on the tackle, along with 21, Dawson Morris. 2nd down and 9 at the 30 or 27-yard line, close between the 26 and 27. There is no half-yard lines, but it would be the half-yard line if there was. 11:20 to play, third quarter, 13-8. Gilbert North on top of Thatcher. 1 receiver right, 1 left, split backs behind Larson on 2nd and 9. Takes the snap, rolls to his right, looking downfield. He's going to tuck it and be hit, and will be sacked behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of a yard on the play. It'll be 3rd down and 10. Just that clock as a first-time starter for Wyatt Larson wasn't there. He had Shoup running down the near sideline, but he wanted to give him another step, and you just don't have that time at the varsity level. I believe in there to make the sack was 55, Corbin King for Gilbert North. So it'll be 3rd down and 10. Thatcher needs to pick up a first down here. 3 and out here would give the ball right back to Gilbert North with some momentum. 2 receivers to the near side, split backs behind Larson on 3rd and 10. Takes the snap, rolls to the near side, looks downfield, throws, completes it to Shoop. He fumbles the football. Is it completed and then fumbled, or is it incomplete pass? And it's going to be, they haven't not made a signal call yet. It is a turnover. Shoop caught it, pick up a 9 on the play, and then a fumble, giving it back to Gilbert North. It could have been an incomplete pass, but they ruled it a catch and a fumble. He probably made a football move. So a turnover on the opening drive for the Thatcher offense puts their defense in a tough spot. Down 13-8, 1st and 10, Gilbert North at the Thatcher 34-yard line. 2 receivers right, make it 3 now. 1 receiver to the near side. Reisdorf in the shotgun with a tailback to his right. Takes the snap, rolls to his right again, looks downfield, and just going to keep it himself. And Reisdorf will scatter out of bounds at around the 30-yard line. Pick up about 5 on the play for Reisdorf. It's kind of a run-pass option every time that Reisdorf rolls out of the pocket. They're running about an 8-yard out, and then about a 12-yard out, and then a seam on the backside, and then he can tuck it and run if he'd like. 2nd down, Reisdorf looks left, throws left. It is completed, and then falling down at the 31-yard line for a loss of a yard on the play is 24, Logan Brewer. So it's complete for a loss of a yard, and it will be 3rd down now for Gilbert North. Brewer was in the slot, and he just ran a quick out. We just couldn't get his feet underneath him. 2 receivers right, 2 left. Reisdorf in the shotgun. Takes the snap, looks left, flag on the play, throws it across the middle. It's caught inside the 20 to the 19 by number 12, Brandon Phelps, but a flag on the far side of the play, thrown by the line judge on the far side. And they're going to call it an illegal formation on the offense. Somebody did not check with the line judge to see if they were on the line. And so it'll be a 5-yard penalty from the line of scrimmage, and it'll be 3rd down and about 12 yards to go now for Gilbert North. Here comes Ogbonna back onto the field. He'll split to the near side. So 3rd down and 11. A 5-yard penalty against Gilbert North. 2 receivers right, 2 left. Reisdorf in the shotgun on 3rd down and 11. Takes the snap, looks across the middle. Now is going to run, and he's sacked back at the 40-yard line by James Shumway. An R&R Pizza sack attack. Takeout or delivery, call R&R Pizza in Thatcher tonight, 428-777-5. And it'll be a loss of 6 on the play on that 3rd R&R Pizza sack of the night. And it will be 4th down, I believe. Should be 4th down. They haven't flipped the sticks on the far side. Fourth down and 15, and Gilbert North going to go for it. And now Mark Wren has some equipment issue at his safety position. And he's going to have to come off the field. Is his jersey ripped and his back pad showing through it? Does he have to get a new jersey? Yep, he's going to have to. Watch what number he comes back onto the field with so we can make that in our stats. So now Reisdorf in the shotgun with 2 receivers right, 2 left. On 4th down and 15, back to pass. Pressure comes. Reisdorf steps up, throws it across the middle, and it's picked inside the 20. Coming to the near side is Pusis across the 30. On his feet and out of bounds at the 35-yard line. And there was a face mask on the play, but no flag thrown by either official standing there. And Pusis with the big interception on 4th down. And Thatcher has it 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line. They're going to mark it right at the 35. 1st down and 10, Thatcher. Big sudden change as Reisdorf throws a pick, his first turnover of the night. It'll be 1st and 10 with one receiver to the top, one to the near side. Larson in the shotgun with a new tailback to his right. Oh, that is Mark Wren wearing 25 now. Hands it off to Wren. Has some room to run, dives forward for about 3. It'll be 2nd down and 7. So Mark Wren is now wearing 25 for the Thatcher Eagles. Carter Bryce, the sophomore, he was the man to give up his jersey. Yeah, write that on my roster so I can remember who that is. Thank you. 2nd down and 7, one receiver to the top, one to the near side. Larson in the shotgun with Wren to his left. Now they motion to 2 by 2. 2 receivers right, 2 left. Larson in the shotgun. Takes the snap, looks to the near side, throws it to Shoup. He catches it, turns up the field across the 40 to the 42-yard line. A pickup of 4 on the play for Slade Shoup. And it'll be 3rd down and about 3 yards to go now for Thatcher from their own 42-yard line. 7:34 to play, 3rd quarter. Gilbert North 13, Thatcher 8 in a defensive battle here in this one. We'll see what the Eagles come up with here on 3rd and manageable. 3rd down and 3. One receiver to the top, one to the near side. Larson in the shotgun with Wren to his left. Sends a man in motion across a formation to the near side. Takes the snap, hands it to Wren, straight ahead. He's got the 1st down and more all the way up to midfield. A pickup of 9 on the play for Mark Wren. And a Big O Tires 1st down for the Thatcher Eagles. I'm telling you, if I'm Thatcher, that's what I do. Line up in that I backfield, hand the ball off to whatever number Mark Wren's wearing. I mean, let's not try to get too cute. Ball at midfield. 1st and 10 for Thatcher after the interception by Poussis. One receiver right, one left. Larson in the shotgun with Wren to his right. Tight end in motion from right to left. Takes the snap, hands it to Wren again, coming to the near side, now cuts it back, slips through the first tackler, down to the 48-yard line, a pickup of 2 on the play for Wren. It'll be 2nd down and 8, in on the tackle for Gilbert North, 66, Bryson Wilcock. 2nd and 8 into Gilbert North territory. Slade Shoup will head to the sidelines. Trevin Gaylord will replace him. He'll split to the near side. Brandon Napier to the top of the formation. Larson in the shotgun with Wren to his right. Sends a tight end from right to left. 4-man front for Gilbert North. Takes the snap. Hands it off to Wren. Wren looking for some room to run. Ducks his head down to the 45-yard line. 3 more for Wren. It'll be 3rd down and 5 for the Thatcher Eagles. It's almost a Le'Veon Bell approach for those of you that watch pro football. They hand the ball off to Bell, and he dances. Not necessarily dances, just kind of waits, and then picks a hole and goes, and that's what Wren did on that one. 3rd and 5, Thatcher at the Gilbert North 35-yard line. 5:25 to play, 3rd quarter, 13-8, Gilbert North on top of Thatcher. One receiver left, one right. Larson in the shotgun with Wren to his left. Sends a tight end in motion from left to right this time. That's Shumway. Takes a snap, back to pass, looks left, throws left. In and out of the hands of Slade Shoup, right at the sticks. And it'll be 4th down and 5 for Thatcher. And here comes the punt squad to pin Gilbert North deep. Tanner Rios has done a nice job for Thatcher of pinning Gilbert North deep anytime he's punted the ball. We'll see if he can do it again. He'll punt from just around midfield. Ogbonna goes back deep for Gilbert Christian. This is Gilbert North. So Rios on to kick it away. High spiral kick, fielded at the 11-yard line. Coming to the near side with some room to run across the 20 and then bumped out of bounds is number 8, Adam DeMonte. And it'll be 1st and 10, Gilbert North from the 20-yard line. And Reisdorf in the offense back out onto the field after his second pick of the season, first pick of the night for Reisdorf. First and 10 from their own 20, moving right to left. Reisdorf in the shotgun, one receiver to the near side, two to the top of the formation. Takes the snap, gonna hand it to the back right side, hit at the line of scrimmage, falls forward for a couple, 2 or 3. That was, 15? Nielsen on the carry. Gonna be a pickup of 3, it'll be 2nd down and 7. For Gilbert North, they'll go no huddle again. Reisdorf takes the snap, back to pass, looks to the near side, completes it at the 28, and flung out of bounds there by Napier is number 12, Brandon Phelps. It's going to move up to the 29-yard line, make it right at the 30-yard line. That's going to be enough for a 1st down. 1st down and 10 for Gilbert North, a pickup of 7 for the Eagles. 3 receivers to the top, 1 to the near side. Reisdorf rolls to his right, looks downfield, and it's short. Short hops the receiver, and a flag comes late, it looks like. And here comes another late flag from the near side from the line judge. Looks like the flag's going to go on 54, Jackson Conrad, the sophomore for Thatcher. If it indeed does stand. So we've got a dead ball, unsportsmanlike conduct on Thatcher. That'll be a 15-yard penalty on the Thatcher Eagles, and we'll give Gilbert North a 1st down. That'll move the football up to the 45-yard line. Conrad will head to the bench, get an earful from Dan Jones on the way there. And it'll be 1st down and 10, Gilbert North from their own 45-yard line. 4:07 to play, 3rd quarter, 13-8. Gilbert North on top. Reisdorf in the shotgun, 4 wide receivers, low snap. Here comes pressure, chased by Shumway and sacked again. Back at the 38-yard line, another R&R Pizza sack attack. Take out a delivery, call R&R today, 428-7775. They're gonna mark it at the 38-yard line, a loss of 8 on the play, and the 4th or the 5th sack of the night. That's the 4th R&R Pizza sack of the night for the Thatcher Eagles. Shumway has 3 of them. So 2nd down and long, 2nd down and 17. 5 wide receivers. Reisdorf all alone in the backfield. Takes the snap, straight drop, looks across the middle, now lets it go across the middle, and it is batted down by Mark Rinn, looking for Nielsen at the 45-yard line. And it's going to be 3rd down and long for Gilbert North. Rinn did a nice job of getting around the receiver and batting away with his right hand. Now Gilbert North muddles. They don't really huddle. They muddle. They send 1 receiver to the near side, 3 to the top of the formation. Reisdorf takes the snap, fakes the handoff, rolls, now looks for the screen to the near side, and it's overthrown, intended for Nielsen, and incomplete. It will be 4th down and long. Slade Shoup did a nice job of staying home, and here comes the punt team for Gilbert North, and it's Luke Acey who's still limping on that leg he hurt in the 1st quarter. Back deep is Rinn and Gaylord for the Eagles. Acey will punt from his 21-yard line. 3:23 to play, 3rd quarter, 13-8, Gilbert North on top of Thatcher. Snap back, Acey gets it, nearly blocked, but a good punt will be fielded by Gaylord at the 26-yard line. Breaking tackles across the 30 to the 31, about a 5-yard return. Brought down on the play by number 50, Maddox Matheny. It'll be 1st down and 10 Thatcher from their own 30-yard lines as the teams trade possessions here to start the 3rd quarter. No scoring so far in the 3rd on senior night here from Eastern Arizona College for Thatcher. They trail 13-8 to ALA Gilbert North. I've been around high school football long enough when the only ALA was Arizona Lutheran Academy, so it really bugs me to call a team ALA when the original ALA was Arizona Lutheran Academy. That's why I'm going with Gilbert North tonight. 1st down and 10 for Thatcher from their own 30-yard line. 4 wide receivers, 2 right, 2 left. Larson in the shotgun. Takes the snap, hands it off straight up the middle to, I believe, 30. Josh Mangum on the carry. He's going to pick up 3 off the left side. It'll be 2nd down and 7 for Thatcher. The Thatcher Eagles have been effective going straight ahead in that pistol formation with a running back behind Larson. One receiver to the near side is Shoup. Napier to the top of the formation. Split backs behind. Larson on 2nd and 7 from the 33. Takes the snap, straight drop, back to pass, looks right, steps up in the pocket, throws it across the middle to Napier, and it's incomplete at the 40-yard line. No flag. A lot of contact, but no flag. As Adam DeMonte broke up the pass. What a throw across the middle, though, by Wyatt Larson. Put it on the hands of Napier, but DeMonte on his back was able to knock it away. Be 3rd down now and 7 yards from the 33-yard line. Into the Gilbert North lineup, number 9, Luke Hall replacing Luke Acey. Larson in the shotgun, and the team will motion to 4 wide receivers, 2 right, 2 left. Larson in the shotgun, back to pass, straight drop, looks left, throws it across the middle. It's complete. Breaking 1 tackle, but not the second, is Mangum. A pickup of 5 on the play for Josh Mangum, but it will be 4th down and 2, and we'll see what Dan Jones decides. He likes his defense, so he's going to send Tanner Rios out to kick it away again. So the teams have been playing between the 40s, actually between the 30s here in the 3rd quarter. As we approach 2 minutes to play in the 3rd quarter, Gilbert North leads Thatcher 13-8. And Rios will punt it from the 26-yard line. Is that Brandon Napier, who's the long snapper as well? Looks like it. Snap is back. Good snap. Rios gets it away. High spiral quick kick. Ogbonna will field it at the 28-yard line. Gets a block. Heads up the right side. Now reverses field at the 40. Still on his feet up to the 44-yard line. About a 20-yard return for Mika Ogbonna. And it will be 1st and 10 for Gilbert North from their own 44-yard line. Score update from Wilcox. Pima and Wilcox still tied at 6 at the end of the 3rd quarter in that one. Pima just coming off a 2-week COVID quarantine, getting back at it as they go down to Wilcox to take on Eric Helmerson and the Wilcox Cowboys. 1st and 10, Gilbert North from their own 45-yard line. Whoa, where'd Boston come from? 3 receivers to the near side. Reisdorf rolls, now looks back to the far side, looking deep, and he overthrows his intended receiver into double coverage as Johnny Bellino. That sounds like a Boston name, right? And now Reisdorf is slow to get up, and he's going to have to come out of the game. The officials blew the whistle, so Reisdorf took a big hit. He's holding his right arm, and he's coming out of the lineup. We'll see who's going to run quarterback. It will be number 8, Adam DeMonte. In at quarterback is Reisdorf. We'll go to the athletic trainer and look at that right arm. Back to what I was saying. Johnny Bellino could be a Boston name. And maybe Bellino, I don't know. 2nd down and 10 from their own 45. DeMonte in the shotgun. Ogbonna directly behind him. On 2nd and 10. Tight end in motion to the near side. Takes the snap. And DeMonte going to keep it, run into the near side. Hit and drugged down in the backfield by none other than 82 James Shumway. A big loss on the play. Doesn't count as a sack because he was running back to the 38-yard line. A loss of 7 on the play for DeMonte. And it will be 3rd down and long. And Reisdorf, after coming out for 1 play, will come back into the lineup. DeMonte, in my estimation, would be the running quarterback of the two. And he's back to the sidelines, and Reisdorf will come back into the lineup. Maybe he hit the non-funny bone. It's called the funny bone, but it's not funny when you get hit there. So it'll be 4 wide receivers, 3 right, 1 left. Reisdorf takes the snap. He's going to roll to his right. No pressure. Now he lets it go on the run. Caught, but at the original sticks, a pickup of 8 on the play to Willis. And it will be 4th down and 10 for Reisdorf. And the near side official thinks it's a 1st down. He's looking at the wrong sticks. It's 4th down and 10. This near side official has had a rough night. So it'll be 4th down and 10 from the 45-yard line for Gilbert North. And now the officials are going to blow the play dead. They're going to come and talk about it. They want to put how much time on the clock? They want 40 seconds back on the clock. There's 32.7, so they're going to put 40 seconds on the clock. That's 4 minutes, one more place over. The hardest thing to do as a clock operator is put time on the clock. It really is. There it is, 40 seconds on the clock. 4th down and 10 for Reisdorf and the Eagles, and they're going to go for it. 3 receivers to the near side, 1 to the top. On 4th and 10, Reisdorf rolls to the near side and whistles before the snap. It's going to be a false start on who? False start on the offense, a 5-yard penalty against Gilbert North. And it'll make it 4th and 15, and now I think the punt team will come on. Yeah, here they come. Luke Acey will come on to punt it away. So going back deep for the Eagles is nobody. I don't think they believe they're going to punt it. So Luke Acey will come on. Now Gaylord and Shoup will kind of lazily walk back. Now goes Napier. Napier and Gaylord back deep. Acey to punt it from his 25. Movement, no flag though. Good snap. Nearly blocked. Acey's punt is high towards Gaylord. He will let it roll inside the 20-yard line, inside the 15, and go out of bounds near the 13. That was one of those do or dies, though, for Gaylord. He had to catch it on the run or let it roll, and he let it roll, and it took a big Gilbert North bounce and will be out of bounds at the 15-yard line is where they'll officially mark it. 31.1 seconds to play in the third quarter, 13-8. Gilbert North on top of Thatcher. Longest field Thatcher's had in quite some time. Let's get a score update. Down at Stafford High School, last time I checked it was 28-7 Push Ridge. It is now 28-13 Push Ridge with 10 minutes to play in the ball game. First down and 10, Thatcher from their own 15-yard line. Larson in the shotgun. And now they'll go 2 receivers right, 2 receivers left. Larson takes the snap, back to pass, looks to the near side, throws it, completes it to Gaylord, spins off a tackle at the 15, gets it up to the 20-yard line, a pick up of 5 on the play for Gaylord. Ogbonna with the tackle for Gilbert North. And that'll probably be the final play of the third quarter, but we'll have to see. It's down to 10 seconds, and Thatcher not going to take another snap. We've reached the end of the third quarter here at Eastern Arizona College with the score, Gilbert North 13, Thatcher 8. We'll be back after this full timeout. Patterson with you as we've reached the fourth quarter. 12 minutes to play in this one, but a good defensive battle between Gilbert North and Thatcher. Gilbert North leads it 13-8. It'll be 2nd and 5 for Thatcher from their own 20-yard line. Larson in the shotgun, hands it off to Wren, trying to go right, hit at the line of scrimmage and hit backwards. A loss of 2 on the play for Mark Wren, as that play really never got going. And now it'll be 3rd down and 7 yards to go after a loss of 2 for Wren. In on the tackle, 55, Corbin King for Gilbert North. In 66, Bryson Wilcock. 3rd down and 7 from their own 18-yard line now for Thatcher. Be a big first down for Thatcher as we start the fourth quarter. Try to keep this drive alive. 2 receivers to the near side. Larson will go under center with a tight end to the top of the formation. I backfield, Wren the deep back. 4-man front for Gilbert North. Takes the snap, fakes the handoff, rolls to the near side. Looking downfield, wide open is Napier, and he doesn't see him. It'll be incomplete on the near side, looking for Shoup. Napier was running wide open down the seam, and Larson never saw him, and the punt team's going to have to come on again for the Thatcher Eagles. This will be the worst punting position for Tanner Rios so far. Ogbonna stands at the Eagle 45-yard line, the Thatcher Eagle 45-yard line. See if Rios can get off a boomer here for the Thatcher Eagles. 11:04 to play in the ball game. 13-8. Gilbert North on top. Braden Oliver on late on the punt team. Snap is back. Kick is away. High spiral kick away from Ogbonna. Will roll at midfield. Take a roll inside the 45 and down at the 42-yard line. A 33-yard punt for Tanner Rios, and it will be 1st and 10, Gilbert North from their own 42-yard line. With 10:56 to play, the Eagle defense has definitely made an adjustment in this second half. They've been able to get pressure back on Reisdorf, but offensively they've just been stymied. So it'll be 1st and 10, Gilbert North from their own 42-yard line. 2 receivers to the near side, 2 to the top of the formation. Reisdorf in the shotgun, looks like Ogbonna is to his left. Takes the snap, hands it to Ogbonna in the backfield, hit by Mason Underwood and dropped for a loss of 5 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down and 15. What a job by Mason Underwood to fight off the block, and now James Shumway is a little bit banged up. He's going to head to the far sideline for Thatcher. He will be replaced by 74 Jacob Rasmussen, the sophomore, 6'2", 240. 3 receivers to the top, 2, 1 to the near side on 2nd and 15. Reisdorf back to pass, throws to the near side, and it is caught up at the 45-yard line by, guess who? Johnny on the spot, Johnny Bellino. That's going to be a pickup of 8 on the play. It'll be 3rd down and 7 for Gilbert North from their own 44-yard line. 3 receivers to the top, 1 to the near side. Reisdorf in the shotgun with Ogbonna to his left. 3rd down and long. Reisdorf takes the snap, hands it, nope, keeps it himself. Nope, Ogbonna has it. Thatcher didn't see it either, and Ogbonna inside the 45, still on his feet. The whistle hasn't blown, down to the 41-yard line. A pickup of 15 on the play for Mika Ogbonna, and a big 1st down on 3rd and 7 for Gilbert North. It'll be 1st and 10, Gilbert North at the Thatcher 41-yard line. 10:08 to play. 13-8, Gilbert North on top. Ogbonna will come out of the lineup. Nielsen in, and he'll go into the slot to the top of the formation. 5 wide receivers. Reisdorf back to pass, looks left, throws left, and it's caught by whom on the far side? That is 12, Brandon Phelps. It'll be a pickup of 8 on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 2, tackled on the far side by Napier and Shoup. Closer to 7. 2nd down and 3 now for Gilbert North. 3 receivers to the near side, 2 to the top of the formation. Reisdorf all alone in the shotgun. Takes the snap, back to pass. Pressure comes, he lets it go across the middle, and it is caught by Nielsen at the 15, and he is in. Touchdown, Gilbert North. And that might have put this one away with 9:20 to play as Gilbert North on a 34-yard touchdown pass from Reisdorf to Nielsen. The way their defense has been playing, that might be the dagger for Gilbert North in this one. Reisdorf fired up as he's coming to the near side for Gilbert North as AC, check that, 12, Phelps on to attempt the PAT out of the hold of Logan Piles. And a flag on the play thrown by the referee. Illegal substitution on the Gilbert North Eagles. That will be a 5-yard penalty against them. That'll back up the try 5 more yards. 19-8, Gilbert North on top. Thatcher led 8-6, so this is 13 unanswered points for Gilbert North. And now Phelps on to attempt the 25-yard PAT. Snap back, hold down, the kick is up, and the kick is good. 9:20 to play here in the ball game. It is now Gilbert North 20, Thatcher 8. We'll be back after this timeout. Arizona College, Lee Patterson with you. Gilbert North has extended their lead now to 12, 20-8 with 9:20 to play in this one. But the way the Gilbert North defense has played here in the second half, Thatcher going to have to find points in a hurry. Phelps set to kick it away from his 40-yard line. Looks like Wren is back deep. And this is a high end over end kick. Wren will field it on the run at the 4-yard line. Off to the right. Now back to the near side. Wren spinning past tackles to the 21-yard line, and that's where the Eagles will start first down and 10. So first down and 10 for Thatcher from their own 21-yard line. And that is where Wyatt Larson will need to find some offense quick here for the Eagles. One receiver to the near side, one to the top of the formation. Larson in the shotgun with Wren to his right. Tight end in motion to the near side, that's Shumway. Takes the snap, hands it off to Wren coming to the near side. Steps through the first hole and is across the 25 to the 26-yard line. A pickup of 5 on the play for Wren, and it'll be second down and 5 for Thatcher. Wren tonight, 137 yards on 17 carries and the only Eagle touchdown. 8:48 and counting to play. Thatcher still taking a long time in the huddle, down 2 scores. One receiver to the near side, one to the top. Larson under center with an eye backfield behind him. Takes the snap, back to pass, swing pass to the near side to Wren, catches it in the backfield, breaks a tackle, but can't get through the grasp of the second defender, 54, Imran Bayless on the tackle, pickup of a yard on the play for Wren. That's it. And it'll be third down in a short 5, long 4. That's what I was trying to get out. And the clock runs with 8 minutes to play. Gilbert North trying to go to 3-1 on the season. The Eagles trying to avoid a 2-game losing streak. One receiver right, one left. Split backs behind Larson on 3rd and 5. Takes the snap, straight drop back to pass. Looks right, throws right, completes it to Gaylord. He's got a first down and more up to the 40-yard line. A pickup of 15 on the play from Larson to Gaylord, and it's a Big O Tires first down. That is a big throw there by Larson to pick up the first down on 3rd and long. The drive will continue, but the Eagles going to have to hurry up, down 12, 7.5 to play, and they're taking about 18 to 20 seconds every time in the huddle. You can't do that down 12 late in the game. One receiver right, one left. Larson will go under center with the eye backfield behind him. Wren the deep back. Napier in motion across the formation, takes the snap, hands it off to the near side into Wren. Wren ducks his head across the 40 up to about the 43-yard line, maybe the 44. Let's give Wren 4 yards on the play. It'll be second down and 6 for the Eagles. I heard fans out in the stands through our field mic saying, we got to go, and they're not wrong. Thatcher's going to have to hurry. Second down and 6 after the 4-yard pickup by Wren. Shoop to the near side, Napier to the top of the formation. Split backs behind Larson as he goes under center right to left from his own 43-yard line. Takes the snap, back to pass, looks right, pump fake, he's going to be hit and sacked. You got to let that one go, young man. When you see it, you have to let it go. A big sack and a loss of 6 on the play for Gilbert North. That was number 50, Maddox Matheny on the sack, and it'll be 3rd down and 11 now for the Thatcher Eagles. 6:21 to play in the ball game, down 20-8. See what the Eagles pull out of their hat here on 3rd and long. One receiver right, one to the near side, split backs behind Larson. 3rd and 11 from their own 39-yard line now for Thatcher. Takes the snap, straight drop, back to pass, looks across the middle, and it's batted down by a defensive lineman who just put his hands up in the air. They knew that pop pass was coming. The defensive lineman, number 55, Corbin King, all he did was put his arms up in the air. He never saw the football, and he batted it down, and it will be 4th down, and Rios will have to come in to punt it away for Thatcher. He'll punt from inside his 30-yard line. Ogbonna, along with DeMonte back deep. DeMonte will field it from the 34-yard line, makes one man miss, makes the second miss across the 40, still on his feet to the 43-yard line. A decent return for Adam DeMonte, and Gilbert North has it 1st and 10 from their own 43-yard line with 5:46 to play. You'd imagine they'd go down to the running game now and keep the clock running, but they put up a ton of passes tonight. 37 pass attempts tonight for Reisdorf, 26 of 34 for 302 yards, touchdown and interception for Reisdorf tonight so far. First and 10, tip of the football right on the Thatcher 45-yard line. 2 receivers to the near side, 1 to the top of the formation. Reisdorf in the shotgun, looks like Ogbonna is the tailback to his right. Takes the snap, back to pass, rolls to the near side, now looks deep, trying to go for it all. A long pass caught at the 10, touchdown. That's what Gilbert North can do, and a 55-yard touchdown pass from Reisdorf to Johnny Bellino, and Gilbert North has put this one out of reach, 26-8 with 5:37 to play. I watched the game film last week against Eastmark, and they did that 4 times to Eastmark. And they did it again to Thatcher this week. We said Reisdorf could throw the football. That's touchdown passes on the last two pass attempts now for Reisdorf. He's approaching now 400 yards of passing. And it now looks like Gilbert North will go for 2 points. DeMonte in the shotgun with Ogbonna behind him. Takes the snap, back to pass, looks left, throws left, and it's caught for the 2-point conversion by Phelps. So the 2-point conversion is good, makes the score Gilbert North 28, Thatcher 8, 5:37 to play here in the ball game. We'll be back after this timeout. Patterson with you, 5:37 to play in the ball game. Gilbert North now leads it 28-8 over Thatcher. And the Eagles are going to need to find some fireworks offensively. Last score check, Safford trailed Push Ridge 31-19. Down the way at Safford, Tombstone was blowing out, Morenci was blowing out Tombstone, and Pima and Wilcox were tied at 6 at the end of the 3rd quarter. Phelps with the kickoff, and they were offsides at the kickoff, so that'll be a 5-yard penalty against Gilbert North, and back them up to kick again. And they will kick now from their 35-yard line. I guess if you're Thatcher, you start looking towards next week as they get into more of their conference schedule, their region schedule. after they get past Gilbert North tonight, or after the game is over here against Gilbert North. As Phelps kicks it again, high end over end kick will be fielded at the 10-yard line by the Eagles. Headed up the field. Who is that? On the run. Is that Mark Wren again? Across midfield, out of bounds at the 46-yard line. Was that 25 or 26? Could have been Aiden Bingham as well. So it'll be first down and 10, Thatcher across midfield at the 47-yard line. Nice run back nonetheless for Thatcher. One receiver right, one to the near side, I backfield behind Larson. He hands it off to Wren, the deep back, splits the original line down to the 41-yard line, a pickup of 6 yards on the play for Mark Wren. And looking ahead for the Thatcher Eagles schedule. After this one, they're home against Florence next Friday, then home against Santan, and then at Safford to end the season. Thatcher's going to have to win all 3 of those games, I believe, to get into the playoffs. Second down and 4. Larson going to hand it again on the counter to Wren, hitting the backfield, bounces off the defender. He's got a first down and more inside the 35, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, 32-yard line. That'll be a pickup of 12 more for Mark Wren, who's on his way towards 160 yards rushing tonight for the Thatcher Eagles. For American Leadership Academy, their schedule moving forward, they are home against Gilbert Christian, home against Coolidge, then at ALA Leadership Ironwood. So a Big O Tires first down for Thatcher at the Gilbert 34-yard line. Larson under center, takes the snap, hands it to the deep back again, Josh Mangum this time, and he's going to pick up about 2 on the play down to the 30-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 8 for the Thatcher Eagles. So Gilbert North on the season gave up 22 points and a loss to Snowflake, 12 points and a win to Santan, shut out Eastmark last week, and has only allowed 8 points tonight to Thatcher. 28-8, Gilbert North leads Thatcher with 4:13 to play. Larson will go under center with split backs, one receiver right, one left, on 2nd and 8 at the Gilbert North 30-yard line. Takes the snap, hands it to the first back, Mason Underwood, who's dragging defenders down to the 25-yard line. A pickup of 5 on the play for Underwood. And it'll be 3rd down and about a yard. We'll make it 3rd down and 2 for Thatcher at the Gilbert North 25-yard line. 3:44 and counting. At the end of the game, we'll have the Mountain View Anesthesia knockout player of the game in this one. 3rd down and 2 for Thatcher. Split backs behind Larson as he goes under center. Takes the snap. Going to run the option right side. Larson keeps it himself, and he's going to duck inside and pick up the first down. A pickup of 4 on the play for Wyatt Larson, and another Big O Tires first down for the Thatcher Eagles. And this is the way Thatcher was moving the football most of the game. On the ground, power game, straight ahead, and they've been able to chew up some yards on this possession. Down 20, though, with 3 minutes to play. Thatcher's going to have to find the end zone and get the onside kick. Split backs behind Larson, and somebody went the wrong way. Larson throws it to the near side to Shumway, bounces off the defender, still on his feet though, and forward progress is going to be a pickup of about 5 on the play to James Shumway down to around the 17-yard line, and it will be 2nd and 5. So actually they're only going to give him a pickup of about 3 yards on the reception to Shumway. 2nd down and 7. That defensive back came up and tried to take out Shumway, but the defensive back got the worst end of it. 2 receivers to the near side, I backfield behind Larson. Larson back to pass, setting up a screen. Larson rolls to his right, nobody there, and he's going to take a big sack at the 29-yard line. That'll be a loss on the play of 14 yards for Wyatt Larson And a timeout called by whom? Gilbert North or Thatcher? Timeout. North 28, Thatcher 8. We'll be back after this timeout. Third down and 16. Larson back to pass, completes it across middle to Shumway, runs over one defender, dives to the 10-yard line, and he's got a first down. A pickup of 17 to James Shumway on third down and 16, and it'll be first and goal after the Big O Tires first down. Nice pass by Larson to find the big tight end, and the clock will continue to wind under 2 minutes. One receiver to the right, one to the left. Larson will go under center with split backs behind him. First and goal at the 10 for Thatcher. Takes the snap, hands it right side to Wren. Wren cuts it back inside the 5, down to the 2-yard line. We'll call it the 3, a pickup of 7 on the play for Wren. And it'll be second and goal from the 4-yard line for Thatcher. One receiver right, one left. Larson under center, takes the snap, tosses it right side to Wren, looking for the edge. He's got a blocker in Underwood, and he's in. Touchdown, Thatcher. Mark Wren, a 4-yard touchdown run, his second of the night. And that is a John's Heating and Cooling touchdown. Get your heating unit ready for the winter. Call John's Heating and Cooling today at 428-0753. And now the Thatcher Eagles on to attempt the Jensen's Accounting PAT, as McKay Griffin will come on to try to kick it through. 1:20 to play. Thatcher's made it, cut the lead in half. Snap back, hold down, the kick is up, and the kick is no good by Griffin. 1:20 to play in the ball game. It's 28-14. Gilbert North on top. We'll be back after this timeout. For Gilbert North, a sideline something, but it's a 5-yard penalty against Gilbert North after the play. So Thatcher will kick it away from their own 45-yard line now instead of the 40. McKay Griffin will attempt the onside kick for Thatcher. I mean, I assume they're going to try the onside kick. Gilbert North is anticipating an onside kick. Thatcher down 14, 1:20 to play. Griffin's approach, and it's an onside kick to the near side, and there's a flag on the far side of the field on the kick, fielded by Gilbert North, but there's a flag on the play. I think Gilbert North is going to take the ball right there. I would if I were them. Offside on Gilbert North. So Thatcher will get to try it again from midfield. So another 5-yard penalty against Gilbert North. So that will move the ball up to midfield. Thatcher will try another onside kick. So the ball will have to go to the Gilbert North 40. Now Randy Reisdorf, the head coach and athletic director of Gilbert North, wants to know what the penalty was. He doesn't seem too convinced of a call. So we'll see what McKay Griffin can come up with this time for the Thatcher Eagles on the onside kick attempt. And this one is booted out of bounds. Wow, he ate his Wheaties on that one. That's a kickoff out of bounds. So that will be Gilbert North football. That ball flew over the sidelines and all the way on the other side of the track, but at about a 10-yard clip down the field. So Gilbert North has it after the kickoff out of bounds with 77 seconds to play in this one, leading 28-14 over Thatcher. Our next scheduled broadcast will be next Friday night on the road at Coolidge as the Safford Bulldogs will travel to take on the Coolidge Bears. That is our scheduled game. We don't know what their COVID protocol is at Coolidge. We've been canceled once this year on a road game at Push Ridge, so there's a chance. So our next scheduled game is next Friday night on KATO. The Eagles of Gilbert North will take the football from their own 38-yard line after the kickoff out of bounds. And it looks like they're just going to line up with the victory formation and take a knee. That's what it looks like to me, as Reisdorf will go under center. Did not do that very many times tonight. And they're going to hand it off to Ogbonna, but a flag. Everybody moved but the center, so that's going to be a 5-yard penalty against Gilbert North. Not a clean night by any means by Gilbert North. That is their 12th penalty of the night for 80 yards. They've only rushed tonight for 1 yard, but they've thrown for 357 and 2 touchdowns. It'll be 1st and 15. Reisdorf will go under center. I told you the center wasn't used to him being up under center. Takes the snap, hands it to Ogbonna, headed straight ahead, and he's going to be up to the 29-yard line of a game of 1 on the play for Mika Ogbonna. And coming off the field with a little limp is 56, Connor Noose. It'll be 2nd down and 13 now for Gilbert North with 50 seconds to play. A valiant effort tonight by the Thatcher Eagles, a little short-handed. They were in it for most of this one, but a long touchdown pass by Jack Reisdorf was, 2 of them are the difference in this one. And now the Eagles of Gilbert North will line up in the victory formation, and Reisdorf will take a snap, but it's going to be a false start on Gilbert North first. And if you're Randy Reisdorf and the coaching staff for Gilbert North, you're going to watch these 13. They're going to call it against the Thatcher Eagles, a 5-yard penalty against the Thatcher Eagles. They moved early, and so this one just didn't want to end. The clock will wind. Reisdorf probably doesn't have to take a snap, but he will anyways. Takes the snap and then takes a knee. Final score here at Eastern Arizona College, Gilbert North 28, Thatcher 14. We'll be back for the Open Loop Energy postgame show coming up right after this. Welcome into the Open Loop Energy postgame show here at Eastern Arizona College. Final score, Gilbert North 28, Thatcher 14. The Eagles of Thatcher fall to 1-3. Gilbert North moves to 2-1 on the season, or 3-1 on the season. First, taking a look at the stats for Gilbert North, quarterback Jack Reisdorf, 27 of 38 for 357 yards, 2 touchdowns and an interception. Carried the ball 8 times for negative 36 yards. 4 of those were big sacks by the Eagles. Adam DeMonte had a carry for negative 7 yards at quarterback for the Eagles of Gilbert North as well. Mika Ogbonna in his first game of the season, 12 carries, 41 yards and 2 touchdowns. He had 5 catches for 47 yards. Spencer Nielsen had 2 carries for 4 yards, 2 catches for 41 yards and a touchdown. The Tillman Willis had 5 catches for 78 yards. Johnny Bolino had 9 catches for 149 yards and a touchdown. Brandon Phelps had 4 catches for 41 yards. Logan Brewer had 2 catches for 1 yard on the night. 12 penalties, 80 yards for the Gilbert North Eagles. 357 yards, just 2 yards rushing unofficially. That's our stats up here. 359 total yards for Gilbert North. For Thatcher tonight, Wyatt Larson was 10 of 19 passing for 86 yards. He also had a fumble. He carried the ball 7 times for negative 14 yards. He was sacked 3 times. Mason Underwood, 2 carries for 6 yards. Slade Shoup had 1 carry for 3 yards, 4 catches for 36 yards and a fumble. Josh Mangum had 2 carries for 5 yards, a catch for 5 yards. Trevin Gaylord had 2 catches for 20 yards. Brandon Oliver had a catch for 5 yards. James Shumway had 2 catches for 20 yards. Mark Rinn, though, tonight, 23 carries, 171 yards, and 2 touchdowns. He is our Mountain View Anesthesia knockout player of the game. First game at tailback. First time he touched the ball tonight as a tailback, went 79 yards for a touchdown. He ends the night 23 carries, 171 yards, and 2 touchdowns. That'll do it from us here at John Mickelson Field at Eastern Arizona College. Final score 28-14. Thatcher falls to Gilbert North. Our next broadcast here on KATO will be next Friday night. Planned to be in Coolidge as the Safford Bulldogs take on the Coolidge Bears in that one. Thanks for joining us tonight on our Trimalcast on the Thatcher Booster Club YouTube live stream here on KATO 1230 AM as well as GilaValleyCentral.net. For my statistician Amanda Patterson, my producer Big Time Timmy Jim, and the staff of the Thatcher Booster Club, I'm Lee Patterson saying thanks for watching and listening. Have a safe weekend. We'll talk to you next week. Good night.